everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time, and today I've got a blind trailer. I'm going in blind. I know almost nothing about this. Today we're here for trailer number 1, Red Band trailer number 1. Ooh. Oh, am I old enough? I'm not sure if I'm old enough. I better ask my mommy. Oh, sorry. Just made me think of my mom. Miss my mom. Anyways, it's been a long time. It's fine. Here's the Red Band trailer number 1 for Hell of a Summer. So, this is Summer Camp Nightmare remake, and that's why they all go to hell. I'm sorry, I have to adjust. I hiked up my pants weird right before I sat down, and I was about to cut the circulation off to my legs with my underwear. It's too much. You don't want to, if you want to see this trailer without my TMI face in the way, there's a link in the description below, or something that's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out. Come on back, watch me watch this, and then we'll geek out over it together. Should it be geek out worthy? The one and only thing I know about this is I believe Finn Wolfhard is in it and co-directed it. I don't know if it's a horror film. I would hope it's a horror film with that title and a Red Band trailer, and horror is my favorite genre, and I haven't done a horror trailer. Well, I guess that's not true. In this run, I've done some horror trailers, but I haven't done a horror trailer. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for one of those. So, without further ado, because I know nothing until I see it, fix the glasses for glare, turn around, hit that South Park pose, and let's watch. Oh, it's horror.
You're 24 years old and you're still going to summer camp.
I'm working at camp.
Let's have it going!
How many summers does a guy get to spend here?
A lot, apparently.
I know a few of you are first-time counselors. Phones go in the basket. Let's also remember, no drinking, no smoking. We're fucked up.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Shannon.
We were talking about a fire, and...
Does that mean anything to you? She blew you? What? No, I blew her.
Mike? Oh, fuck! What is happening right now?
There's a killer on the loose.
What?
Hello? She's dead!
What's going on?
Jason's saying that Demi's been killed.
You guys stole my fucking murder mystery party idea, didn't you? No one knows what we're dealing with here.
I know how we could get some answers. Everybody, join hands together. We're gonna bless the boy.
I don't fuck with ghost shit.
Do you fuck with getting brutally murdered outside?
The killer is someone that we all know. The killer is... Jason! What? I'm like 40 fucking 5 and you still go to summer camp.
Yeah! I'm only 24!
So much blood.
Shut.
Oh god, this is bad. That's so much worse than I thought it was gonna be. You know what they say? A bad day at Pineway is better than a good day anywhere else. The line's been cut. Oh, I always want to say that. We're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, no, I'm in. I mean, it doesn't look like the greatest movie in the world, but it looks like a damn good time. I hope it's not too tongue-in-cheek about its love of 80s summer camp slashers, because it really did kind of nail the vibe of an 80s summer camp slasher. As somebody who grew up watching those films, I wouldn't call myself perhaps an expert, but maybe I would. So it does look really cool, but it also looks a little self-aware, so let's hope it's not too self-aware. Good cast. My big complaint, though, is if they really were going for the throwback to the 80s, I would have preferred that style of lighting. We have that more modernized, realistic lighting that I hate in films like this. Like, you know, look at what films like Terrifier are doing. And what was it? Like, even the Pooh films, Pooniverse films, they are playing with pools of light and shadow. When things are lit, you can see what's in the light. Even if it's supposed to be nighttime, there's just less pockets of light. Not this, like, you know, especially watching with any kind of lights on. Obviously, in a theater or whatever, darkened environment's going to be easier to see. That's my only complaint, but that's also a personal taste issue. I know a lot of people have that same issue I do. This realism in lighting is taking away a lot. It's still artistic. It's still artistry choices, but it just felt more like painting with light back in the day when you had pools of light and shadow. I also know a lot of this comes down to the technical aspect of everything moving over to LEDs and how everything has to be soft light when you work with an LED because they can't truly create good hard light that well unless maybe you're working with like one of the Fresnels with a lens. Anyways, I don't want to get too deep into that tech jargon. But the whole thing with the LEDs is, LEDs a bunch of little lights. So they create a bunch of little micro shadows if you try to use sharp light generally, unless you have the right diffusion and they haven't perfected the diffusion. I thought I was going to stop. Okay, I'm a film nerd. What do you want from me? Also, my favorite job I ever worked on a film set was being a key grip particularly. I learned so much from the gaffing, from the electric department, my gaffer, even though I don't really like the guy. He was a good teacher, and I had so much experience. I got to learn so much about that, and I just love solving grip and electric problems. I love all the filmmaking aspects, but that is my favorite, probably followed by editing. Editing's probably my second favorite, although editing might be my favorite because that is like putting the puzzle together. Anyways, this looks like a blast. I definitely want to see this. I'm definitely going to see this. I'm in. How about y'all, though? Does this look good to you? Did you grow up with summer camp slashers? What was one of your favorites? Of course, I'm always partial to Friday the 13th Part 6. To me, that is kind of it's the almost perfect Friday the 13th. You could argue 4 is really the perfect Friday the 13th. But Friday the 13th 6 is the perfect camp slasher Friday the 13th. Next favorite, followed right immediately behind that, is going to be Sleepaway Camp. And then there's been so many others. I mean, things like The Burning and stuff like that. Even Summer Camp Nightmare. I mean, there's so many cool ones out there. This looks like a really good time and a fan of those films. So I'm in. How about you? I'm in like Finn. Ha! How about y'all? Let me hear it. Geek out with me in the comments. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Other than that, click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. And I know right now there's a lot more this than there has been. A lot more uncertainty. It doesn't matter who you are, what side you're on, if anything. Things seem much more uncertain right now. But the one thing that is certain is there are 8 billion people on this planet, and you are not alone. So that's a big part of what this is about. It's not for everybody, but it's just a nice little reminder. It puts a smile on the face, chemicals in the brain. It says it's like a virtual verbal hug. So if you want to, let's go. We will get through this. We will get through this together. Hugs. All right, but thank you. You can also check out my music. Listen to TheEricButts. Look me up anywhere you listen. Try a couple of songs. Get excited for the Mary EP Part 2. Maybe we'll go vinyl this year. I really plan to put something on vinyl this year. I don't know if it'll be something old, something new, but I need to get a new vinyl release. I haven't put anything on vinyl since 1995. Anyways, I'm an old man. I was pretty young then, though, but if that makes any difference. Where are we at in my spiel? You're going to check out the new music. You're going to check out the filmmaking stuff that I'll eventually do, the cooking, the video game Let's Plays, all that and more you can follow right here, or you can go to TheEricButts.com for all your funky butts fun. Of course, there's more with the links in the description below. Just click that see more button to see more butts. On that note, I am trying to stockpile a bunch of videos before this next Disney trip, so I'm going to get on that, go watch some more stuff, and I'll see you all later.